Namaskar everyone, I am Ram Biradar from Azurite classes. Now we will be studying the GK topic natural disasters. So does everyone know what you mean by natural disaster? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Ha.
Yes, sir.
So natural means which is caused by nature because of some other deformities or some other activities. Okay. So mainly what natural disaster include tornado, you may have heard flood, right? Storm, natural wildfire, right? So that is the forest burn, okay? Earthquake, drought, tsunami, and landslide, typhoon, volcano, ice storm, and sinkhole. These are some of the natural what disasters. So we'll study about them also, and let us see what you mean by natural disaster. Yes, does everyone know what you mean by natural disaster? Natural disaster is happens sudden, right? It is sudden. If you know that building is going to collapse, will you be there in the building or you will come out of the building? Tell me. Yes, you will come out of it, right? Of the building. So it is, you don't know when it is going to happen. That is sudden event. It is a sudden event which causes large damage, which causes damage to what? Life means to people, to animal, to what? Life. To life means living beings. What? To living beings means, once if you take the example, this building has fallen suddenly, so if the people are there inside, or if the dogs or the animals are there, it will get affected, they will get harm, right? Like that. So damage to the life and property is what? Disaster or calamity. That is sudden. It is a sudden event which causes large scale, means huge damage. Large scale means what? Huge damage. So that is what is disaster. So what do you mean by disaster? That is damage. So sudden damage
or a sudden
to the
causes large
living beings, to living beings, that is life and property. Living beings and property, that is buildings. If you have chairs inside, everything will get collapsed, it will get broken. That is damage, right? So that is what is a disaster. We also say it as what do we say? One more, it as calamity. What do we say? We say it as calamity also. Okay, good. So understood about what do you mean by disaster and calamity? Yes, it is a sudden damage to life and property. Okay, good. So next point is, a natural disaster is produced by natural forces that cause harm to the society. So natural disaster include flood, earthquake, cyclones, volcanoes, etc. We just now saw, right? So some of the examples, right? So it is natural. If it is man-made, then man-made is different. So you may have seen this. Man-made means we make it, right? So if we light a fire, if you light a fire, if it catches to something else and it becomes big, that is man-made, right? So like that, man-made. Natural is we don't know if it is going to happen, it happens suddenly, or there may be some indications which may be present, you may be knowing beforehand. Now the technology has come to what? Identify what will happen in moment. Okay, so that is we will be knowing just before time, that is maybe within 2 to 3 minutes, or there is research going on, we may find out that at least half an hour, so that we can alert the people, isn't it? Yes. If here is the dam, let's consider here is the dam, this dam, and here is a one village is there. Okay, so this dam, river flows. Okay, so if this dam got broken, the water will come out and it will what? Flood everything. So this water, if it comes, it will go in the what? That is in the village, and people will be submerged in water, right? They will get into water and they may die. So what will happen? The people at the dam, what they will do? They will inform them, right? So that is how the information reaches to the people, and they will go away from that village and take somewhere else shelter, right? In a safe place, isn't it? So we don't want anyone to die, isn't it? So that is how we have to prevent. We have to prevent what? We have to prevent. We have to also try to what? Save as much as possible. People, property, and everything. Right? So there should be what? Mechanism. Yes, there should be mechanism to what? Alert the people. Yes, to alert the people. Okay, so that is how. So natural disasters happen suddenly. If it happens suddenly, people will not be knowing, so there will be damage. Okay, so the technology has been improved in by which the people can be alerted and the people can take shelter safely. Understand? Okay, so man-made disaster refer to those calamities, that is man-made means people cause it. What? People cause it. Let's take an example, that is if you light a fire and if it catches to somewhere else it will become big, like that. So people cause it means we make it our own problems. That is how. So man-made disaster refers to those calamities that are caused by the activities of the human beings, right? So this example of man-made disasters are fire. Okay, so that is fire, building collapse due to poor infrastructure. If the building is not constructed properly, this is big building is there and there is no good foundation, the building is simply constructed, so what will happen? It will fall, it will break, right? So that is our problem only, we did not construct it properly, isn't it? So what will happen? There will be cracks and then it will fall. Yes, that is we made it, we made our own problems, like that. So that is poor infrastructure, road accident. Yes, so on the road there will be accident, that is because of our negligence, right? So that is all man-made disasters. Okay, understand? Okay, so any doubt in this?
No, sir. Can I tell something?
What?
Can I tell something, sir?
Yes, yes, ಹೇಳು ಬೇಗ.
When earthquakes are there, there is a bed. When earthquake starts, it has a detector, sir, and it gets detected, and we go inside some box, sir,
Yes, yes. There are so safe places and the information
and
reaches,
it will
right?
not even be
Okay, yes.
affected.
Yes, yes. Let's not go in the what we are going to study next. If you have doubt in this, tell me. Yes, that is true, beta. So earthquakes warning system has come. So many technologies has come which will identify beforehand, right? Minimum 30 to 1 hour before that only you will know. Okay, yes. Good. So should we go to the any other doubt? Any doubt? Tell me now. Bega.
No, sir.
Yes. No
No,
doubts?
sir.
Should we go to the next?
Sir, it's
No,
too easy.
it is nothing beta. So I will tell in summary. Okay. So listen here. I will tell in summary. That is what? Disaster. What do you mean by disaster? That is sudden event. That is sudden which happens suddenly making damage. So if you see here there is what? Earthquake here, it has happened suddenly and it is damaged, like that. Damage happens to life means living beings, that is people, animal, different things, and property, that is road, building, and all. So they get broken, that is damaged, that is disaster. Okay, fine. So any other doubt? So
No,
now
sir.
let us see first, that is earthquake. Okay, so earthquake is what? Yes. See here, if you see here, if you every time if you keep talking in between, that is not allowed. Understand? I asked what any doubt. Now I told let's go to the next. Then after that, what is the doubt? Yes, tell me now. You raise your hands. Who has doubts? Raise your hands. I will be asking them. Okay? Yes, you raise your hands. That is better. Okay, yes. Jyoti, yes, what is your doubt? Kotresh,
Sir,
Kotresh is
I
there.
don't know any doubt.
Okay,
Sir,
next.
by mistake
Pavana.
on, sir.
Pavana. Pavana Prem. Not there.
Yes, sir.
What is the doubt?
Nothing, sir.
Then why did you raise? Who has doubt? They only raise the hand. Okay. Swapna. Swapna
Sir,
Sian.
I have a doubt.
What is the
Sir,
doubt?
Sir, sir, how the earthquake happened?
Hmm? How earthquake?
How the earthquake happened?
I will tell that we will study next. Okay. Next, Dhatri.
Okay, thank
We are going to study that, right? What we studied about, you ask the doubt about that. Yes. Dhatri, what is the doubt? Dhatri, no. Varun?
sir, how a volcano comes out of the
That we will
landscape?
study. I told, right? I will tell that we will study later. Okay. Coming forward. Next, Lochan. What is the doubt?
Sir, how earthquake can come?
What did I tell just now? We are going to study about that. Did I tell or not? Huh?
Yes,
You
sir.
ask the doubt
Yes,
about
sir.
what we studied now. Okay. Yes,
Okay,
Rashmi.
sir.
What?
Rashmi, what is the doubt? So don't raise simply. Okay. Understand? So if you raise simply, then I will not consider you. Understand? Yes, Kavya has raised. What is the Kavya? Nothing?
I'm dying now. What is earth?
So listen, I will tell. Okay. So earthquake.
Sir.
Earth means you already know. Earth means our planet Earth. That gets damaged, right? That gets damaged here. Can you see here? This building is
Sir.
collapsing. This road is cracked. This is
Yes, sir.
earthquake. So that is damage to the earth crust. Okay, that is earth
Okay,
crust.
sir.
Fine. So that is
Or
earthquake. So it is sudden trembling. Trembling means shaking. Sudden shaking of the
shaky.
earth. Okay. So or shaking of the earth's crust is called earthquake. That is, if it shakes, what will happen? It will get broken. It will get damaged. So that damage causes what? The building to collapse and so many other things. Okay. So that is earthquake. Earthquake is, that is, earth crust
Crack.
gets what? Cracked, or you can say what? Cracked. That is also we say it as trembling and shaking. Okay, so that is causes earthquake. Understand? Okay. So here next, if you see, when it cracks, why it cracks, why it gets damaged, let us see here. So this earthquake is there, right? That is earth crust. So it is layers. This is soil. If you see what, this is the cross section. Okay, so this is there, right? Like this. In this section, first is top soil. Soil is there, that is we walk on, right? This is soil. And then there will be what? Rocks, right? There will be rocks, different things. After that, first will be soil, isn't it? First will be soil, and then will be what? Rock, right? Isn't it? Rocks, and below that will be what? Something, other formations will be there. So those formations, what happens? That is the layers of the earth. Okay, that are the layers of the earth.
Earth.
So that is earth crust, forms the earth crust. So those layers, those plates we say, that is we say it as tectonic plates. What do we say? Layers, we say it as tectonic
Tectonic
plates.
plates.
Okay, so layers, so many layers form.
Tectonic plates.
So many layers, when they come together, that is we say it as tectonic plate. These plates we live on, right? This is a separate, now it is separating, right? This was joined here, this was joined, but now what? It is got separated. When it gets separated, sudden movement, what if you are sitting in a bus, suddenly bus is applied brake, or if it moves away, what will happen? You will get jhatka, right? That is, you will move forward or backward. So like that, when it moves, get separated suddenly, what will happen? You will be vibrated. That causes the earthquake. So this is getting separated, this is coming down. And in this, if you see in the second one, this is what? Going up, that moving up. And this third one, it is transformation, that is moving sideways. And fourth one, what? That is thrust, means it is getting below that, it is getting below and crushed below that, right? So like that, that is why earthquake happens. So this, if you see here in the photo, this road is cracked. There is some or other what, like this movement has happened. It has moved away, or it has what, there is one crack. Is there here, there is crack, isn't it? This crack, what is the fault? What do we say? It has fault, we say. Okay, so someone's mic is making problem. Keep it off. If you want to speak, keep it on. Who is mic is that? Sarala Sanjay.
Sir, Sarala.
Switch off the mic. Okay, so when you want to ask doubt, you can switch it on. Sarala Sanjay, switch off the mic. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I want to tell you something. I know
Later.
the 4 layers of the soil.
Okay, good. So we will come to that. Okay, so we will come to that one. We will come to the doubts. Okay, fine. So this is what is the movement of the tectonic plates. These layers of the earth, we say it as tectonic plate. These plates what, move from one another, then they get separated, then the earthquake happens. Got it? How the earthquake happens? Yes, understood?
Yes,
Now
sir.
any doubt here?
No, sir.
No,
No
sir.
doubts?
No, sir.
Okay,
Not
good.
any.
Okay, so any doubt here? Tell me now. Yes, anyone wants to tell anything?
Yes, sir.
No,
sir. Sir, I know the 4 layers of the soil. They are humus, topsoil, subsoil, and bedrock.
Yeah, that is different. Yes. Okay, so topsoil is humus. The topsoil, that is we plant the trees and all, that is the topsoil, right? That is humus. Then will be the bedrock. Okay, so that and all not required for you, just remember. Okay, fine. Okay, good.
Topsoil means lithosphere, sir.
Yes, very good. Okay, so next let us see. Yes,
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
That's not humus. No, it's called humus or the humus.
Humus pronunciation differs, beta. Okay, humus, some say humus. Okay, fine. Okay, understand, that's it. So next point, the earth's crust is made up of massive tectonic plates. Just now I told, massive tectonic that float on the semi liquid rock layer called mantle. So if you take the earth's, this is the earth, right? Yes, so if you take the earth, then this is the crust, right? This is the mantle, and this is the center point is core. Okay, this is the core. So these earth crust, that is earth crust is there, right? Here are the tectonic plates. In this are tectonic plates are there. So those plates, what happen, they are on the mantle, right? They are on the mantle. So mantle is semi liquid because core is very hot, isn't it? Core is very hot, so that is why mantle is like liquid, not liquid, semi liquid, we can say. So if it is semi liquid, what will happen? It will float. Yes, on the water, balloon will float like that. That is, water is liquid, so that is why when it floats, this is floating. That is, tectonic plates are floating on the mantle, so they are on the mantle. So because of the movement or some or other deformities or anything, what will happen? Those tectonic plates get what, separated, or they move against each other, they crush each other, right? So those are all things happen, then the earthquake happens. Okay, so that is tectonic plates float on the semi liquid rock layer called mantle. So here is the center is the mantle. Okay, fine. Okay, so if you see here, you will understand. So the movement of tectonic plates, what, results in the formation of earthquake. That is, we just now saw this moves, that is earth moves from the separated, then earthquake happens. So if you see here, this is the earth, right? This is the atmosphere, okay, above, right? So here this is the topsoil, that is we are presently on. Okay, that is the topsoil, that is the what, earth. Okay, so here when, if you take this as one plate, this as second plate, that is separating, this is fault. Fault is what is the separation point, that is separation line. Fault, what do we say it as? Separation line. Yes, separation line we say it as fault. Okay, yes. So here if you see, it is getting separated, isn't it? In this it is getting separated, this. So can everyone see this mouse, that is I am moving, is it visible? That is,
No, sir.
huh? So here I am moving here, where am I moving, is it visible?
No,
Sir,
sir.
can you move it again?
No, sir.
Yeah, I am doing on the point, so it is not visible, huh? Okay.
No, sir.
It's not visible,
Okay.
sir.
Now is it visible? Where is it?
No, sir.
There is
Yes,
movement. Where am I moving? Above the earth, right? So now is it visible?
Near the layers of the soil.
So is it visible now? Where am I
Yes,
pointer?
sir.
Where is my pointer? Huh?
Sir.
No?
can't see, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir. I can't see, sir. I can see,
Okay,
sir.
fine. Let it be. Okay, let it be. Hmm. Yes, you can't see, right? So where is my pointer? Okay, so if I write it, you can see. Okay, that is also not visible pointer. Okay, if I take this, that is also not visible. Okay, fine, I will do something else for that. Okay. Okay, so here in this, so this is there, right? So that is in this green picture, so these are moving away from each other, like that they move. Okay, so this separation line, they are separating, right? This separation line, what do we say? We say it as fault. What do we say?
Fault.
We say it as fault. It is here, so this is fault, right? That is separation line. So these two, first plate and second plate are moving against each other, so that is line. That line is fault, separation point. So there has to be one center where it originates. What? There has to be one center where it originates. This origin is, we call it as hypocenter. What do we call? Hypocenter or focus. Mainly remember it as focus, where that originated. Earthquake originates, right? So originates, that we say it as what? Focus. What do we say? We say it as focus. So that above that focus point on the earth, that is on the top layer, on the top layer of the earth, that is this earth. So this we say it as what? Epicenter. What do we say? That point above that, epicenter, that is on the earth. Okay, yes, that we say it as epicenter. What do we say? We say it as epicenter. Here it is, right?
Epicenter.
So that we say it as epicenter. So remember, this is epicenter. Okay, good. So here, the place deep in the earth's crust where earthquake originates, where earthquake happens, means causes. If there is blast, the blast point, right? This blast point is the focus. What do we say it as? Focus or hypocenter of the earthquake. Okay, so epicenter is the place on the surface of the earth directly above the focus, surface of the earth. So this point is there, right? So if you take this point on the surface of the earth, that we say it as epicenter. What do we say? We say it as epicenter. Okay, understand? Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
So that is epicenter, remember. And now we have to what? Earthquake is a problem, right? Earthquake is a problem. If it happens, it will be damaging so many things. So we have to study that. We have to understand why it happens, and we have to stop, or try to stop, or at least what? Save from that, right? Be safe from that. So for that, we measure the earthquake. That is, earth is moving, isn't it? There is some movement in the inside the earth. So that movement we can measure, isn't it? So we measure the earthquake. The earthquake is measured by the instrument, that is instrument, this instrument. So this instrument, what do we say it as? Yes, seismograph. What do we say? Seismograph. Okay, so that is
Sir, this was
seismograph.
in the first
Okay,
lesson of the
ha.
GK book, sir.
Okay, good. So that is earth moves every time earth is moving, that is some or other vibrations are there inside the earth. Okay, so if you see here on this seismograph, there is lines like this, right? Like these lines are there, right? Isn't it? So those are the what? Readings of the movement of the earth, that is vibrations, right? So vibrations or movement of the earth. Okay, earth is moving every time, isn't it? So if you come down, you will understand. So this instrument is what? Seismograph. What is this instrument? Seismograph. Seismograph. Okay, this is used to measure the earthquake. Okay, so this is called, this seismograph is called what? Richter scale. What do we call it as? Richter scale. Okay, yes. So here if you see this scale means, that is scale means the measure. Okay, so if you see here, it was small is there, this is small movement. Okay, very less movement. Every time there will be movement in the earth. Okay, every time there will be movement, but this is very small, nothing will happen. Now suddenly it got increased, it is more now. This is so much more, right? So what will happen if it is so much more? You will feel earthquake here. It will be earthquake.
By
Okay,
natural thing.
so that is when the you will feel earthquake. If it is smaller, you will not feel. Nowadays what, the buildings are constructed in a proper manner and everything will be no damage, no much damage it will be there. So if this much like this, if it is very high, so much variation is there, means that is earthquake will happen, it will be damage. Okay, so that is how, so that is how the earthquake will happen. So if there is sudden movement in the earth, this movement, if this is the earth, okay, this moves up and down. If it is moves up and down, it can what, it calculates on the graph, that is it captures on the graph. This movement is captured on this graph, right? So like that, got it? Understand? Okay, so that is about the seismograph and the instrument. And this we say it as Richter scale. What do we say? We say it as Richter scale. So Richter scale is from 1 to 10. What? 1 to 10. Okay, so 1 is smaller. Yes, so 1 is what? Smaller. If it is smaller means very less movement. 10 means very high movement. It is high, very high movement. 1 is less movement, means no, you will not feel anything. High movement means that is very high. 10 means it is very severe damage, everything gets what? Damage like this. So if you say this, you can say it as 9 to 8.5 to 9.5 earthquake. This is because the buildings has fallen, the
Sir,
roads are damaged, right? 8.5 to 9.5, you can say like that. Okay, so
sir,
that is
out
how
of
it
10,
is
sir.
measured. 10 means very high damage, everything, nothing you can see, everything will be damaged. Okay, 10 is very dangerous earthquake. Okay, understand? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here this is about the earthquake. Okay, so any doubt in this? Tell me till now.
No, sir.
No doubts? It is easy, isn't it? Okay, so now should we go to the more details of the earthquake now? Next point. So if you see, one more scientist, Macquarie scientist, what he did, he gave the scale, that is if it is 1 2 3 like that, what will happen. Okay, so he studied about different earthquakes. If it is small, if it is so much, if it is very large earthquake, what will happen, he has given the description. So let us study that. Okay, so that is Macquarie scale. What? is a seismic scale to measure the intensity of the earthquake. Intensity means how much damage. Intensity means how much. Okay, how much damage it has caused. Okay, so that is what is the Mackerly
Sir.
scale. Yes, is it not audible properly, everyone?
It is
Yes.
audible, sir.
Audible,
Ha.
audible,
So
sir.
if someone
Sir,
is
it is
facing problem,
breaking.
join
Your
it
voice
again.
is
Okay,
breaking.
you have to join again. It is audible to everyone. Okay, so you join again, or you may be having internet issue. Understand? So every time I am telling,
Sir.
don't tell like that. If so many people tell, then only I will consider. Yes, should I be disturbed in between every time? Yes, who is that?
No,
Huh?
sir. Sir.
Then I told you, right? You may be having the problem. If so many students are telling, then I will think, okay, I may be having problem, right? Only one student, who is that? You should not disturb in between, isn't it? So this is the Mackerly scale. That is the intensity means how much damage it is causing. That is how much damage it is causing, that we will get to know in the Mackerly scale. So if there is less, this is less movement, right? This is 12 is very high movement. Initially it was still 10 only, but it is Mackerly, again it is modified Mackerly. Okay, so that is some more intensities are added here. So 1 means it is no felt except by the very few, understand, that is especially favorable circumstance. 1 means very less, there is no much damage. 2, 3, 4, if you go up, it is what happening, it is color is changing, right? Red means dangerous. So till here, till 5, there is no much of damage or anything. So if in 5 what is there, felt by nearly everyone, many awakened, some dishes or windows etc broken, a few instances of cracked plaster or unstable object overturned, disturbances, trees, pools and different things. That is, if it is 5, what will happen, you will feel that something is moving. Okay, so then what will happen, if you are sleeping on the cot will little bit turn, little bit move. Okay, and then the glass window will break, like that. So if something is kept on that
The clock will
without
stop.
attachment, it will fall down, like that. That's it. But if you go up, if you go to 8, this 8, what is that, damage slightly in especially design structure, that is buildings. So if buildings are not constructed properly, they may fall considerable in ordinary substantial buildings with partial collapse, right? Building may collapse, and then different things will happen. If you go to 10, it is severe. So some well built wooden structures destroyed, most masonry or frame structures destroyed with foundations, good ground, that is ground badly cracked, the roads, the ground will get cracked, or rail bent, landslide considerable from river banks and steep flow, that is slopes. So those are all things happen. 10 means it is dangerous. If you go to 12, that is very dangerous, everything will get damaged, right? Damage, total damage, that is damage total everything will get damaged. So that is the scale. Intensity scale
Sir,
means how
high
much
scale.
damage.
Sir, high scale
Okay,
damage, sir.
yeah, large scale damage. Okay, high scale damage, yes. So 1 means nothing, you will not feel anything. If you come to 5, it is little bit, you will feel that yes, it is movement. Then if you go to 8, 8 means yes, there will be little bit considerable damage. 10 means yes, high damage. 12 means very high damage, everything gets damaged, right? So that is Mackerly scale to understand how much damage it is caused. Okay, and Richter scale is just to know how intense, that is how much the earth has moved. Okay, so it is from 1 to 10. Mackerly is also from 1 to 10, but it is modified Mackerly now, they have modified till 12. Okay, understand? Good. So this is about Mackerly and Richter scale. Any doubt here?
Sir, I
No
have a
doubts?
doubt.
Yes.
Sir, has the 12th hour
No,
ever
sir.
been?
No. If 12th happen means it is everything will get damaged, right? 12 did not happen. There are what 8.5 to 9.5 earthquake has happened recently. It was in Nepal, right? You may have seen,
Excuse me,
isn't
sir.
it? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Sir,
Sir.
most of
Huh?
the earthquakes happen in Japan, sir.
That is, that is more prone area, right? Yeah, that is more prone area. Okay, good.
Sir, why does it happen most of the times in Japan, sir?
That is because of this, what is that, presence of tectonic plates and the location of the Japani, right? So every if you take the country Japan, all the sides water is there, right? So
It's an island,
it
sir.
is in the, yeah, it is island nation, right? Huh. So that is why, understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Huh. Yes.
can you explain what is an earthquake again, sir? I joined a
Huh.
little late.
Okay, fine. You have to see the video once again, okay? You can watch the video on YouTube. I cannot explain everything again better, okay? So earthquake is what? I will just summarize, that causes the earth damage, okay? Fine, that's it. Remember and see the video again, okay? Huh. So here,
Okay, sir.
so should we go to the next? That is,
Yes, sir.
seismology is the scientific study of earthquake. Means how the earthquake happen, why it happens. Studying that is what we say seismology. That is seismograph. Remember seismograph, seismology. Seismology
Scientific
means
study of
that is
earthquakes.
study of earthquakes. Okay, studying that, understanding them, why it happens, how it happens, everything about that. Studying it. That is seismology. Okay, so earthquake is what? Sudden, it causes damage, we have to prevent it, isn't it? We have to prevent it, we have to what? Prevent and try to stop it, right? So what are the preventive measures which will safeguard the people, right? You have to construct strong house. If it is strong house, then it may survive till, that is 7 to 8, 7 scale earthquake. Above 7 8 it will be difficult, right? That is why what, we have to construct the buildings that is designed for withstanding major tremors, means that is earthquake. Okay, so we have to design the buildings properly and construct strong buildings, okay? That is earthquake resistive buildings, okay? Equipments that are heavy should be firmly attached to the walls, like hanging clocks, photos frames, everything, okay? So if you properly keep it then safely, then they may not fall, right? So firefighting equipments should be always be in the working order, as earthquake are likely to cause fire due to breakage of gas lines, electric wirings, etc., right? So when there is earthquake, that wires, our electric wires, they get broken. Because of that, what will happen? There will be what? Spark, right? If it is spark, it may cause fire. Or if it is a gas pipeline is there, gas pipeline, that may get damaged, and then what will happen? That may cause fire. So firefighting, whatever the equipments are there, they should be kept in a proper order, in a safe place, where the damage due to earthquake may not be damaging so much, okay? Understand? Good. So any doubt for the earthquake? Yes,
No, sir.
no doubt. Should we go to the next? Let's go to the
No,
next.
sir.
That is floods, okay? So now floods. So floods is what? That is overflow of water. Can you see these pictures, right? So this water is excess. When water is in excess, it comes into the homes and also the farmland, everywhere. That causes the flood, okay? So that is, flood is overflow of water beyond its normal on land area that is usually dry, okay? So that is excess water. Excess means more than required. If it flows, then that is flood, okay? So causes of floods are overflow of river water due to heavy rainfall. there is river means this, if it is a river, there are farmlands, here farmlands will be there, homes will also be there, everything will be there. If this river overflows, if this river overflows, okay, so what will happen? The water will come inside the land. So what will happen? That causes the flood, right? That is how. So that water, how will water increase? If it is rain, if it is rains heavily, water will come, or the damage to the dams are constructed, in that water will be stored. If damage happens to the dam, like that, or melting of a lot of snow draining into the river. So there is snow in the Arctic and Antarctic, right? Isn't it? Arctic and Antarctic. So if that snow melts, if that snow, so much snow melts means so much water. If that water comes into the river, what will happen? There will be so much water and it will flood, like that. So melting of a lot of snow, that is, Himalayas are there, isn't it? Himalayas, they are what? Yes, mountains covered with ice. If that ice melts away, there will be so much water then, like that. Okay, so that will cause what?
Flood, sir.
Flood. Okay, good. So strong tides, that is strong tides, cyclones, tsunamis in the ocean will also bring the rain, right? So we'll study about the cyclone. What will happen if there is so much, you may have seen, when it rains, it will be high what? High wind speed will be there. And if it is cyclone or anything, tsunami, like that, it will bring rain with it. That is, the air will be high speed and also the rain will be there. So that is how will also cause what? So if there is so much rain means flood will happen, right? Dam failure or dam damage of a river will also bring so much water. So that is how the floods will happen. Understand? Yes. Okay, so how, what are the flood prone areas? Okay, what are the flood prone areas means where most of the floods happen every year. Let us see in India. So the most floods prone areas in India are Indo-Gangetic. Gangetic means Ganga river. Okay, so in the Ganga river, that is very huge river, big river, one of the biggest river in India, right? So Ganga originates from the Himalayas, right? So when it rains in the rainy season, always, every time it will flood. Okay, so every time, every year it floods. Okay, so that because of the excess water. And also the Brahmaputra is there. Brahmaputra river also floods in the northeast India. Okay, that is in the northeast India. So Brahmaputra flows through Assam, right? That, okay. In the Ganga plain, that is floods the north, mainly the Bihar UP region, UP Bihar region. Okay, UP Bihar region, it floods. Okay, so there, understand? Good. So the other important flood prone areas, rivers in India are present in peninsular plateau in South India, like Narmada Nadi, Tapi Nadi, Mahanadi Nadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri Nadi. Okay, so Kaveri Nadi flows through Karnataka, then Tamil Nadu, and then what? Some part of Kerala. Okay, so these two. And Krishna Godavari flows through Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, like that. Okay, Maharashtra, right? AP, Telangana, okay, Telangana, and then also to Maharashtra. Okay, so Mahanadi, Tapi are in Maharashtra. Okay, so those are all what? That is causes the floods near the bank. Okay, river bank. Understand? So next point, Kosi river, one of the largest tributaries of the Ganga, is known as the sorrow of Bihar. Why sorrow of Bihar? Because it causes lot of damage to life and property due to annual flooding, frequent ranges in the course. So this river, Kosi river, flows through what? Bihar. It flows through Bihar state. So it every year it floods. What happens? It floods every year. Then what will happen? If it flooding, it will damage, right, property and all. That is why it is named as what? Sorrow means what? Sorrow means, that is dukh, right? sad, right? Sorrow of Bihar. Okay, it makes people sad, that is it damages property and all. So that is why it is named as sorrow of Bihar. Which river is that sorrow of Bihar? Kosi river. Which is the
Kosi
river?
river.
Kosi
Kosi river.
river. Okay, remember. Ha, so next is
Sir,
Damodar river.
Bihar
Which?
capital is Patna.
Ha, yes. So Damodar river is there, right? So Damodar river is what? Known as the
Known
sorrow of
as
Bengal.
Sorrow
Okay,
of Bengal.
because it floods the Bengal plains, right? Plains of West Bengal. Okay. Ha. Yes. So who is that reading? Huh? Switch off the mic and read. Yes. Did I tell or not? If you have doubt, you can switch on the mic. Otherwise, keep the mic off and whatever you want, you can talk and listen to the class. Okay. Fine. Yes. So listen to the class. Who is that? So Damodar river is known as the sorrow of Bengal. Understand? Okay, good. So let us study steps to control flooding. So flooding is a problem. We have to control that, isn't it? So what are the steps here? Let us see. So afforestation. Why afforestation important? Here this is a river. If you take this is a river, okay. So the here is the bank. River bank means that is the land is there. What will happen? This water when it is flowing, it will break the soil and this soil will fall inside the what river and it gets deposited below. That is, it will get filled with sand. It will get filled with what? Soil. If it gets filled with soil, there will be no place to flow water. That is, water level will increase. Water will come up and above. So to prevent that soil bank, that is river bank soil going into the river, what we have to do? If we plant the trees, what will happen? It will hold the soil. You may have heard of soil erosion, isn't it? That is, when you pour water on the ground, what will happen? It will take the soil with it, isn't it? So that is why the river banks, what will happen? They will break away and the soil will get inside the water and then it will get deposited and then water will come up, so there will be flooding. So we have to plant trees on the river bank which will hold this land, which will hold this soil. So afforestation means planting trees. Afforestation means planting the trees. That is the effective method for controlling the flood by growing more trees that act as a barrier during period of heavy rainfall. Okay, so that is how. And next is building dams, reservoirs to store extra water during flood periods. Okay, so if you construct dams, it will be very huge. So if there is more rain and it brings more water, that we can store, so it will not be causing problems. So building dams and all. So building man-made channels to divert water from flooding. You may have seen drainage system, nali system, right? Nali. So those, what will happen if they get choked? There will be no way for water to go. What will happen? That water will come up on the road, isn't it? So those drainage system are proper, means the water will flow out, right? So proper channels of drainage should be there, right? So to remove the excess water. Got it? Good. So that will prevent the flooding. Understand? Any doubt here in flooding?
No, sir.
No doubt? It is easy, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay, good. So let us study about tsunami. So what is tsunami? Tsunami means
Sir, it's
this. Wave is there. So this is sea wave, right? This is
tsunami
sea.
means it's
Ha.
a wave.
Yes. So sea wave which will be very high. High sea wave. Okay. So if it is very high, water will come very fast and it will damage, isn't it? Yes. So Japan
Sir,
is
yes,
more
sir.
prone to tsunami, isn't it? So very high wave will come and it will take buildings and all, everything with it, right? So you can see here, this is the high wave. Okay, so tsunami is derived from Japanese word meaning harbor wave, that is wave. Okay, sea wave, harbor wave. So that is the meaning of tsunami. that is why it is the harbor wave. Okay, so series of giant waves generated. Giant means large,
Excuse me, sir.
big waves. Okay, wait, I will come. Okay, so listen, don't disturb in between. Okay, so series means large waves generated by earthquake or volcanic eruption inside the sea. Inside the sea, what will happen if there is movement of the plates, tectonic plates, very huge movement, or that very huge volcano erupts, it will what, bring the water up and create what, tsunami, right? So under the sea, that causes the large scale displacement of water, so that will be causing the tsunami. Understood? Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay, so that is about the
Sir,
tsunami. Yes, tell me, someone was asking, any doubt?
no, sir.
Sir,
No,
Hmm,
me,
someone
sir.
was, yes, what?
sir, first letter is T, no, sir. Then
Yes,
it should pronounce as T, no, sir.
yes,
Then how
see,
to?
T is silent.
T
Okay,
is
tsunami.
silent.
Okay, fine. Ha. So
Okay.
here this is about tsunami. Tsunami is the very high wave. Okay, so that may be because of earthquake or volcanic eruption. Understand? Good. So drought, what do you mean by drought? That is, drought means no rain or water. No water. Drought means no water. When there is no water,
Sir,
what
it
will
will
happen?
be like desert.
Yes, desert. Plants will not grow, right? Plants will not grow, earth will crack, there will be no water to drink, and nothing will be there, right? It will be difficult. If there is no water, means what will happen? Will you be able to survive? Isn't it?
No, sir.
Not. No.
No,
So
sir.
it is very difficult. Water is required for everything. Yes, you use water for everything. Full day you need water, isn't it? For everything. So if it is a drought, means no water, that is no rain and all. Okay, so that is drought. So drought is a natural disaster which involves abnormally long period of insufficient or no rainfall in the area. That is, for a long period of time there will be no water, no rain. Okay, so that is drought. Understand? So drought is the result in shortage of water for household, means for home, that is house, and agriculture purpose. So also drying of surface and subsurface water. Surface and subsurface water means, surface means this is the surface, isn't it? This is the what, surface here. So there will be no water here. Okay, so this is the surface. So this is getting dried, this lake is getting what, dried, isn't it? The water is very less now, so this will get, surface water will get dried. And subsurface means inside, bore well and all, right? Bore wells will also get dried, isn't it? So those everything, there will be no water only, so that is the drought. Okay. Huh. So deforestation, soil erosion, and excessive use of surface and groundwater are some of the major factors responsible for the drought condition in area. Okay, so deforestation means no forest, cutting of the trees. So because of that, what will happen? There will be no rain, right? Soil erosion, that is, the top soil get flown away with the water. So if it gets flown,
Yes, sir.
the low lying area, right, where the water has to be stored, what will happen? There will be deposition of the soil. This is the lake, water comes from every side. If it brings soil with it and it keeps here, what will happen? This will get filled with the soil. Then in the winter, and that is in the summer, it will get dried up early, there will be no water then. So that is how, because of the soil erosion. Or excessive use of water in your home. If you waste so much water and all, there will be what, it will get over, isn't it? Excessive use of surface water and groundwater, like that. If there are, if the river is there, in that river there will be, let's consider 1,000 people can survive here. If many more people, let's take 10,000 people come and drink water, means it will get over early, like that. Excessive use, right? So how much is the capacity, we have to understand that and use according to that, right? So that is very important, otherwise nature will not support us if you over exploit it, right? So we have to first understand the nature, and then we can what survive with it happily, sustainably, right? So that is very important here. Okay, good. So rainwater harvesting means the water which comes from in the rain during the rainy season we can store it. Rainwater harvesting means storing that. Okay, so that water we can use, it will be useful, isn't it? You may have heard that is Bangalore did not had water. Bangalore was facing the shortage of water in this summer, right? So many
Yes, sir.
many people are
Sir,
now
even in Delhi.
doing the rainwater harvesting. Okay, so rainwater harvesting means storing the rainwater for future use, means for the daily use. Okay, so is a effective method to recharge the groundwater. You can take that water and what recharge means that is leave it into the ground. Otherwise if there is cement road, what will happen? Will the rainwater go in the earth? Yes, if there is cement, it will not go, it will flow away and get into the river, then there will be no groundwater, right? So that is why land, so everywhere we should not put cement, isn't it? There is requirement of the land. Why? If it is land is there means the water will percolate inside, the water will get inside the earth, right? So the groundwater will be more than borewells. You may have seen borewells, right? So in the summer
Yes,
what
sir.
will happen? There will be no water in the borewell, but in the rainy season and in the winter season borewell will have water. Why will it happen? Because in the rainy season, in the rain, the water comes into the earth. Okay, so goes into the earth, that is the groundwater recharge of groundwater goes into the earth, and then it will fill the aquifers, we say it as aquifers. Okay, so then borewell will
Sir,
be
how
filled
it
and
will
water will come.
recharge, sir?
Yes, recharge means putting the water. So when there is rain, if this is cement, let's consider this is cement, the road is there, cement you have applied, and here is the land, ground is there. So if rain falls, where the water will getting inside the earth? Yes, from where it will get inside the earth? From the land side only it will get
From the
inside the earth.
land side.
Yes, isn't it? On the cement side it will not go inside, it will flow away. So what will happen? It will not recharging here, so water is percolating here, this is recharge. Okay, that is recharge means going, means again it is going from into the earth, that is ground recharge. Okay, fine, good. So by collecting or storing rainwater on the roofs, on the buildings, and diverting the water back into the ground slowly increases the level of the groundwater table. So that is very very important, isn't it? Everywhere you should not think like, yes, if there is rain, some people will think that yes, that is the soil will get mud, right? You may feel what it is gullish, right? So that is mud will be there, you may feel gullish, you put cement in that, then what will happen? There will be no recharge of the ground, water will not get into the ground, right? So you should not feel shy of the mud, keep it in mind. When it is rains, you should not feel shy, that is very important. This is land, our land is there, our earth is there, right? That is our earth. Yes, so
Yes, sir.
never ever you should feel the shyness of the mud. Okay, understand?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is our earth, we are living on the earth, right? It is giving so much to us, what are we giving back? We should also give something to earth, right? We should take care of it,
Yes,
isn't
sir.
it? Yes, that is
Yes,
very
sir.
important. Okay, if you don't take care, then it will show the problems, right? You may be facing so many different problems now. In this summer there was so much heat. Yes, why was there so much heat?
Sir,
Because of the greenhouse gases,
because they were
right?
not
Ah,
because the land was not absorbing water because of concrete roads, and we were not getting that
yes,
much
yes,
coolness, sir.
yes, that is one of the problem, that is not major problem, greenhouse gases. And apart from that there are no trees, that is why you are feeling heat. You cut the trees, you face it, right? That is how the earth, that is how the nature is. You do it, you will get it. That's it. If you don't, if you take care,
Because,
the earth will
sir,
also take care of you, isn't it? If you take care of the earth, it will take care of you, right? That is how
Sir.
the earth is. Okay, yes. Any doubt here for the
Yes,
drought?
sir. Yes, sir.
No doubt.
No,
yes,
Yes.
sir.
sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir. I will ask.
Yes,
Sir,
ask
8
then.
o'clock happened.
Ask it.
Sir, because of the why of the summer season, the leaves are falling down, sir.
Because that is a natural beta. Okay, so what will happen, the leaves will fall down, the another leaves, new leaves will grow. Okay, that is natural process, that is fine. Not every tree leaves will fall, right? Some of the trees leaves will fall. Okay, that is natural. Understand? New leaves will grow again. Okay, like that. So next is cyclone. What? Cyclone. We will finish this chapter, so you have to listen. Understand? No one should tell time is over and all. Nothing. I will not listen. If you tell that, then I will kick you out of the class. Understand? Be silent and listen. So cyclone is what? This. Can you see this? Yes,
Sir.
this is the cyclone. Okay, cyclone is a storm of large air mass that rotates around the center of the low atmospheric pressure. So this is what is there. This is the air, this is the air moving around this point. Okay, so that air causes what? Cyclone. Okay, so this air is at very high speed. This is very high speed air. Okay, this is very high speed. Okay, so because of that, what will happen, the trees, can you see the high wind? Yes, wind is there, right? That is wind. So this wind causing the trees, what? Trees may get uprooted if the buildings are not constructed properly, pakka houses are not there, they will also get what? In that wind flown away, right? So these mainly cyclones generate where? Cyclones are generally generated in the large water body, specifically in ocean. Means sea, ocean, you may have, we have studied there are 5 oceans, right? So sea and oceans, it generates there, and then it moves. What will happen? This will move from the sea to, that is land, to, it will move, it is rotating, right? In that rotation it will move forward, in any direction it can go, right? So when it moves and it comes near the ground, what will happen? It will cause damage to us, right? So that is about the cyclone. So can you see here, this high wind speed is there, that is why the trees are what? Getting bent, and they may get broken also, right? So that is causes the, that is what? The cause of the, that is that is, that damage causes that by the cyclone. Okay, there are 2 types of cyclones, tropical cyclone and extra tropical cyclones, or that is temperate cyclones. So there are 2 types, tropical and extra tropical. Remember that. The eye of the storm is considered to be the calm and clear area with very low pressure. So this inside is there, right? This is the eye of the cyclone, this point inside that, that is eye we say. So in that there will be very low pressure, and surrounding it the wind high speed is very high, it is rotating around that, right, point. So what is happening? This wind is rotating around this eye, that is the point, center point. So what happens? Around that there will be high pressure, but inside there will be low pressure. That is why the cyclone gets generated. Okay, because of the variation in the what? Pressure. Okay, so it causes what? Waves are there, this water wave. What will happen? Because of the very high wind, that is air, what will happen? The water will rise, that is wave will rise, and the wind speed will be high. Because of that trees will also be broken and all. So generally what will happen? Cyclones mainly happen near the coastal areas. Coastal means near the sea only, near seas, not in land. Okay, that is separate it as, that is we say it as tornado. Okay, cyclones mainly happen near the sea only because it generates in the water. Okay, that is why, that is oceans and seas. Then if it comes, it will come near the seas only, that is beaches. Okay, that is coastal area we say, beach area we say it as coastal area, isn't it? Okay, good. So this is about cyclone. Yes, any doubt here, tell me
No, sir.
about cyclone?
No,
Any
sir.
doubt? No
No,
doubts,
sir.
understood about cyclone? Okay, so yes, yes, what is the doubt?
Sir, can the cyclone be seen in a space, sir?
What, can you speak loudly? Can the cyclone be?
Be seen in a space, sir?
Space means above, that is in the sky. Are you asking?
No, sir.
Huh?
Like when we go outside from the earth in the space, sir.
Space, which space beta? Are you asking in the sky or what space? Which space is that?
Sir, when we go far away from earth, sir.
Earth, far away from the earth means in the sky you are telling, right? That is what. No, there will be no cyclone in the sky. Why it will be there, right? So it is above the water. In above the water means this is water is there, right? Above that, nearly maybe around 10 to 12 meter high, not more than that. Okay, huh. Okay, fine. So any doubt now? Understand?
No, sir. No, sir, we don't.
Okay, okay, good. Be silent, be silent, don't make noise. Who is that? Silent, silence. Okay, so listen. So next, let us study next, that is the tropical cyclones. So is known with the different names. Names are given in different countries, different names are given here. Okay, so different names are given in the different countries. So Australia, what do we say in the Australia? What cyclone is named as? Willy Willis. China, what do they say? Typhoons. Okay, Japan, what do they say? Typhoon. And Indian Ocean, if it generates in Indian Ocean, what do we say?
Tropical cyclone.
Tropical cyclone. And in the Caribbean Sea, if it generates, what do they say?
Hurricane.
Hurricanes. Okay, so that is hurricanes. Hurricanes we say. Okay, so that is hurricanes. Understand? Okay, good. Yes.
Understood, sir.
Okay.
Tropical cyclones.
Caribbean Sea, that is sea name. Okay, understand? Bay of Bengal, Arabian
Where
Sea,
it is
that is
located?
Caribbean Sea. Okay,
Sir,
Caribbean
how many
Sea.
still are there?
Ha, so last it is volcano is the last. Okay,
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 sir.
sir.
ha. Caribbean Sea is in the Atlantic Ocean beta. Okay, got it? That is in the Mexico. Okay, that is near the Mexico. Fine. So let's study about volcano. So have everyone heard of volcano? Have you heard of volcanoes? Yes,
Yes, sir.
you may have heard it, right?
I
Okay, good,
have this chapter
good,
only.
very good.
Sir,
So
I
here
have one.
volcanoes are openings in the earth. So you may be knowing this is the earth, and there are three parts: crust, mantle, and then core, right? So
Core.
this, if there is opening forms, this opening core will is what? Very hot lava is there, hot lava, right? Can you see this? This is the lava. Yes, so when there is opening, what will happen? This lava will come out. What will happen? This lava will come out
Come out.
on the surface, right? So when there is a opening, earth's crust, that lava comes out, that is hot gases are ejected during the eruption. So that is causes the volcano. That is what is the volcano. So this lava is there, right? This is in liquid form now. Because it is very hot, it is in liquid. So when it comes out, it flows, right? It flows outside. Okay, so that is
Sir, and it
about the
will melt
volcano.
everything, right?
Yes,
Sir, it will melt anything, right?
yes, it will be very hot, everything it will melt. Okay, can you see this? this land is getting melted, right? So can you see that like that? So that is about the volcano. Okay, so most volcanoes of the world are located along the belt called ring of fire, found in the Pacific Ocean. Okay, so though there most of the volcanoes are located. Okay, so here if you see this first picture, this is active volcano. Can you see this? This is the active now. Okay, so once that active becomes what, it flows out and it will stop sometime, after some time, right? When it stops, this is how
Excuse
it
me,
will
sir.
look. Okay, this is how it will look. Understand?
Excuse me,
Yes.
sir.
Huh?
Sir, I know the most dangerous volcano located in
Okay.
where?
Okay, okay, good beta. Okay, so I will tell that. Here we will come to the next point. Okay,
So
don't
the
worry. Wait, wait,
most
listen here.
dangerous
So
volcano is Olympus Mons on Mars.
okay, fine. Listen, listen. Silence. Who is that in between? Why are you asking in between? Did I tell? Yes. Once I
No,
tell any doubt, you tell me. Okay. So if you talk in between, should I teach or should I listen to you? Yes.
teach sir.
Then be
You have to
silent.
teach.
Then
So
how many times should I tell? Be silent now. Enough. So once it becomes inactive, what will happen? This gases. So this is because of the burning. This is very hot, right? So after that, the burning of the soil and all everything, then it causes this gases to erupt. Okay, got it? So once it gets stopped, then this is how it will look. Okay, that is inactive. Now it has gone in, then there is no eruption here,
dormant.
that is just dormant, right? That is the inactive volcano. Okay, good. So here let us see, volcanoes can be categorized under three types, that is active, dormant and extinct volcano. So that is I just told now, right? So that is what, volcanoes that have tendency to erupt at any given point in time. So here means if it may overflow, that is it may get start again anytime, it can start, that is active volcano. Okay, that is active volcano. Dormant means, dormant volcanoes are volcanoes that have not erupted for a long time but are expected to erupt in near future. Means it has not erupted and it is yet to erupt, that is it may erupt in near future, means in some years, that is how it may erupt in future, that is dormant. So extinct volcano is what, volcanoes that have not erupted in 10,000 years and unlikely to erupt in the near future, right? So if there are volcanoes which have not erupted, means they have not become active in last 10,000 years, and you conclude that they may not erupt, you study about it and you will know that it will not erupt, then that is extinct volcano. Okay, active, dormant and extinct. Okay,
Okay,
fine,
sir.
good.
Yes.
So largest volcanoes, let us know about them. So Mauna Loa, so where is it? It is in
Howling.
USA,
USA,
largest active
Hawaii.
volcano.
Okay, largest active
Sir,
volcano
it's
on
the
the earth.
largest mountain and
So
active
active,
volcano.
yes, active volcano means that is has the potential to erupt, means it may erupt anytime, we don't know. That is in the USA, that is in the Hawaii. Next is Ojos del Salado, right? So that is in where, Argentina or
Argentina
Chile.
or Chile.
Chile. Okay, so that is highest active volcano on the earth. This is the highest active volcano. So Chimborazo, where is it? Ecuador.
Ecuador.
That is in Ecuador. So that is farthest point from the earth's center. This
Center.
volcano is there, right? That is one of the farthest from the center of the earth. Okay, Kilimanjaro, where is it? Kilimanjaro, highest peak
Highest
in
peak in
Africa.
Africa.
In that also there is volcano. Okay, Mount Elbrus, where is it? It is
Russia.
in Russia, and this
Russia.
is highest volcano in Europe. Okay, so highest volcano in the world is Ojos del Salado, this, okay, that is in Argentina. Okay, this is highest in the world, and highest in the Europe is in Russia. Okay, that is Mount Elbrus. Next is Mauna Kea. Where is it? That is also in
USA.
USA only, in Hawaii only. This is world's tallest mountain from the base to the summit. This is the world's tallest mountain volcano. Okay, good. So next is Mount Sidley. Mount Sidley is in Antarctica. This highest volcano is in Antarctica. That is Antarctica's highest volcano, that is. Okay, next is Mount Etna. Where is it? It is in Sicily.
Europe.
Okay, so it is in Italy, Europe. Okay, Italy is in Europe. So that is highest active volcano in the Europe.
Sir, still
And next is
sir.
Barren Island. Which is next? That is Barren Island, only active volcano in India, found in Andaman and Nicobar. If you want to go and visit volcano, you can go to Andaman and Nicobar and see this volcano. That is, what is the name? Barren Islands. Okay, good. So that is Barren Island. That is in Andaman and Nicobar. In India, only one place. Where is it? Yes, where in India is the volcano? Andaman and Nicobar Islands. That is Barren Island, on the Barren Island. Got it? Understood? Yes. Okay. So this is about, we have studied volcanoes, and then cyclones, and then what? Drought, tsunami. Okay. So flood we have studied, and also the earthquake. So any doubt for anyone? Yes. Any doubt for anyone? No doubt. So will everyone write down the notes? Yes. Okay. Good. So will everyone write down the notes? Tell me. Okay.
Sir.
Okay, good. So you have I will take the attendance. You have to tell the attendance. Understand? Okay. So everyone, thank you for watching, and subscribe to our Azurite classes. You have to write down the notes of this chapter, that is natural disaster.